Hello everyone, Phantom here. Welcome to my Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail playthrough. If you want to see what I'm up to lately, you can find me on Twitch at the link in the description below. While you're down there, consider subscribing or liking. It helps me and my human more than you'd think. Enjoy the show. First, we'll solve this problem with further moblins, then we'll see about completing their feat. I really need feet, head, neck, wrists. Oh dear. I actually don't have a second ring either. Rock needs help learning about the Potsworn Kahi. What Rock needs is for new Helphands to create good living for Potsworn Kahi. The Helphand assigned to Kahi was hurt during the Rock Reign, so Rock took over, but he knows nothing of Kahi. What does Kahi want? What does Kahi need? Helphands do not bother the Potsworn with straight asks. Our job is to observe and anticipate, to prepare things with guest think. Please, guest think with Rock. Find out what Kahi is lacking so we can provide it. You can count on us. This is where Kahi works, is it? Let's take a peek inside then. That must be Kahi. It'd be a lot quicker if we could just talk to him, but that's not the way they do things around here apparently. We'll have to leave him be and try our hand at some guesting. Okay. I'm pretty sure I can guess what's wrong. It's too hot in here. Well, he has no shortage of crafting materials. There must be something else he's missing. He's barely touched his meal. That dish is meant to be eaten hot or it loses its savor. The boiling scene is so close to the furnace, and there's no airflow to speak of. How could anyone work with this stifling heat? Those tools are looking pretty worn down. Maybe it's time for some new ones? Alright, after taking a good look, I think I have an idea of what things Kahi might want to improve his working intentions. Let's head outside and talk to Rock. Maybe we can get him like an ice crystal cooler or something. Cool. You made your observations? What did you guys think? First off, I noticed Kahi hasn't touched his food. An empty belly can't be good for his concentration. Maybe the cooking isn't to his liking? But our food is very mouth-pleasing. Why wouldn't he want to eat it? But Rock is sure of nothing when it comes to Kahi's tastes. I can help with that. My brother Koana is also a head sorrow. And while everyone has their personal preferences, there are some tend to share. Like an aversion to piping hot dishes. If it was brought to him like that, Kahi probably wouldn't have been able to eat it until it cooled down, and by the time he came back to it, he might have found it cold and unappetizing. The simplest solution is to serve dishes that taste good no matter the temperature. Rock never thought of that. Would the third promise mind explaining of these things to our cook? Not at all, but I don't think that was the only reason Kahi couldn't concentrate. The Hatsara homeland is hot and dry, but even Kahi seems to be suffering in front of that furnace. Is there any way you could cool down the workshop? Oh, we could try a drafty shard. They make a lovely breeze. Do you know where we can get one of those? You can gather them from the Shoals of No Return. There are many old boats there, abandoned by those who gave up on their search for the Golden City. So we salvage them from the wrecks. Could you handle that for us, Nolly? Sure. Oh, and one more thing. From what I could tell, Kaki's files and saws are very worn down. Maybe no set of tools is in order? Rock was too preoccupied with stocking materials. A serious oversight he will rectify. Supplying good tools for a good living is Helphand's responsibility. Then we all have work to do. We can meet back here when our tasks are done. The Shoals of No Return are past the crags, through a tunnel southeast of here. You should be able to spot the passage from just outside the village. Leave it to me. I've already been over there after all. Oh. It's Kana! You're Nelly, aren't you? What brings you out here? The issue with carrying of the pot for the potsworn. When they approached me with that same problem, I suggested to commission artisans in Charlene instead. The quality of craftsmanship would be guaranteed after all. However, the Moblins did not care for the idea. Surely it would be more effective to engage in a uniformly trained collective. I cannot understand their fixation with individual contracts. Perhaps the custom will make more sense once we begin the feast of Pots. Until then, we've been deemed unfit to assist in the matter of Helphands, and instead tasked with tending the injured. We were on our way back from procuring herbs for Oriange, in fact. Settlements in Kosamauka, too, have been isolated by the storm's destruction. What would have become of the wounded had we not found a way here? Should I become Dancer, and one of my first tasks will be to establish reliable trade routes to the capital. When I imagine how much good we can achieve with Charlene technology... My apologies, I have much to consider. If you'll excuse us. We'll meet again soon, I'm sure. Take care, Nolly. You spot the tunnel opening, head through the passage to the Shoals of No Return, and recover the drafty shard. Over here. I know what kind of crystal I'm looking for. I've been playing Pitomancer. Color of wind is green. This crystal in shard emanates a soothing whisper of wind. It seems to be found in the crystal rock section to salvage. Is it a cool breeze Rock feels? It's a drafty shard. Here you go. thank you for seek finding a drafting shard. Rock will add it to the new set of tools he brought. And I come bearing good food tidings. The cook has prepared a feast fit for the most discerning Hetsuro, and it's on its way even as we speak. Let's go and see what Taiki thinks of our efforts. I was wondering what occasion called for me to receive so many visitors. A fine meal, new tools, and a welcome source of cool air. Now I remember why I signed a pot pact. I am grateful for your kind considerations. Allow me a moment or two, and I'll reciprocate with a piece worthy of a pot sword. Crafting noises. You want a lamp to brighten the halls of Volupshunsa. Craftsmanship satisfies the Earthenshire's reputation for quality, I trust. Such luster, such brilliance. Truly a gift fit for the Dawn Servant. I'm glad you like it. Considering the time I wasted till now, I hope to continue crafting at this improved pace. A contract to fulfill, after all. Forgive my interruption. Amati, I'm told the Elector has deemed the crisis past and is prepared to task us with defeat. That's great news. Thank you for letting me know. So this is the craft of a pot sword. It is indeed a masterful piece. Thank you for your words of praise, second promise. I drew inspiration from Kusamaruka's natural beauty and sought to capture it in my work. I wonder why the Moblins did not simply build a workshop in the city, and now I have my answer. Even Charlene goldsmiths cannot easily replicate such exquisite artistry. One cannot create great things if one lacks the creative impetus. So Yola fortunately does not want for inspiration. You know, wishing to learn the basics of a craft would do well to study it there. I was raised among Hetsuro, more traditional than most, and the sheer ingenuity of Tyrol's various peoples was eye-opening. You lived as a traditional Hetsuro? I have few fond memories of nomadic life. I was half thinking we'd get an echo flashback there to elaborate. Now my workspace is just the way I like it. I have inspiration oozing from every pore. I think that lantern was nice. Just wait till my next masterpiece. Would that I could forget that time. I tried serving a dish we prepared for Akahi. It was so good, I had a second helping. She likes the Hetsuro food too. Rock is very grateful to you. I thank you both for your hard work and clever guest think. When it comes to help handing, knowing the pot sword is really important. Well, that's true for pretty much everyone you meet. It's a lesson I've had drummed into me several times on this journey.